firstly, congrats on becoming a dad.
Thank you.
Probably the week off couldn't have come at a better time for you. How's
Yeah.
the sleep going and all of that?
Sleep is fine. Sleep is fine. I mean, I think right now his routine is he sleeps throughout the day, which is great. I mean, at night it is a little bit of a struggle. It's only I would say from like 12 to 3 to 4, he's up every hour or so. But after once it hits 4 o'clock, like he's out like a light, you know. So, but it's been great. It's been great. You know, I'm blessed to have a missus that is doing wonderful as a first-time mother. She's been carrying a lot of the weight, and especially with the night shifts because of trainings in the mornings and stuff like that. So she's been amazing, and my son has been amazing as well throughout the day for me. So, but it's been a blessing. I can't complain at all.
How has becoming a dad kind of changed your perspective on, I guess, life and the game as a whole?
I haven't really thought of that like in that kind of sense. It hasn't really changed much besides, I guess now that more of like an adult like role of like trying to really now it's a big deal. Like I have somebody that relies on me for 110%, 200%. Like I have to like provide for him and make sure that he's set throughout his life because if I'm not set, then he won't be. So I'm just trying to figure stuff out with him and growing up, making sure I have everything planned and set for other things he's gonna need as he grows, and he's growing every day, which is amazing to see, but sad at the same time. But no, he's been great, and it's just about really trying to be the best father I possibly can.
How much are you looking forward to, like maybe 2 years down the road, like when he's maybe a little more aware of what's going on and he's able to watch you play?
That's all I've been talking about, man. I know. It's everybody's like, oh, we don't want him to grow up. He's growing up too fast to stay small and like a little baby. But for me, I'm like, dude, just grow until you're walking and know and can acknowledge what I'm doing and be able to be at every event of mine and just to have that as a memory for forever. So yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until he's about 2, 3, 4 years old. He's walking. I'm waiting to walk with him out in the pitch. As while we walk for the national anthem and stuff. Just having him holding his hand, holding him in my arms. That's the first thing I'm waiting for and looking forward to.
Obviously, talk about soccer now. I guess. Just, I mean, we can talk about your son all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just how beneficial was the bye week to you guys to kind of get your legs back underneath you? With the long unbeaten streak that you have, especially with the big rivalry match coming up on Saturday.
I think it's always crucial to get some time off and to relax and get your legs back and recover and stuff like that. Just really try to acknowledge everything we've been through and try to figure out exactly how we can continue this ride, this journey that we're on, and also just to have a little fun on our off days, not worry about soccer and worry about the results and here and there. We at the end of the day we do have a normal life outside of soccer. We're only here for a certain amount of time, but when we're here, we're laser focused and we're trying to complete a job that we all want, and which is to win a championship. But no, I think it's great, just to take some time off again and look at other teams and try to figure them out more and more while we get into this half of the season already.
Obviously, Eric, 4th of July weekend coming in, home game against, it's going to be a derby, the Camino Real against the biggest rival. A team that you guys have almost doubled in the amount of points that you guys have obtained. But still, that kind of record in a game like this, those records kind of really don't matter, right?
No, records don't matter right now for me, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, once playoffs hits, it don't matter what place you're in, how many points you got throughout the year. And I think, this club has witnessed that. If you witness, how well you guys done throughout the season and getting, a lot of points here and there, winning first place, home advantage. But once playoffs is here, it don't matter. It's a whole different level of a game, whole different mentality, and that's something that we can't let, really affect us in this long run. It's great to see the success we're having now and, where we're at in the table. Yes, it's amazing, but at the same time, like, playoffs is completely different, and I've witnessed it myself and firsthand, and a lot of things can change right away. So that should be the main focus, is just continue the form that we're in, playing well, getting better every day, and then making playoffs and then taking it from there.
Obviously, you guys went on a long unbeaten streak last year as well. I think it was 10 or 11. What maybe feels different about this stretch that you guys have had since, I guess, mid-March, late March, the one last year?
It's a good question, actually. I don't think there's much of a difference besides maybe that hunger still. that hunger of like not really thinking about, oh, we want to stay unbeaten, we want to continue the streak to 8, 9, 10, whatever. No, it's just about that winning feeling and not losing so much like we did kind of last year and going on a losing streak. I think that's the difference of not wanting to lose so much that we're willing to do what we have to come out with a draw or a win. And I think the boys are just, everybody's, really up for the fight and up for the game plan that we have each game, and everybody's doing well at training, and we're just staying together as much as possible.
How do you think that midfield pairing of you and Liam has grown from the start of the season to now?
It's grown a lot. It's grown, a huge amount because, in the beginning, we were very still close off the field and still trying to figure each other out on the field. And I think, through the first game to now, like you can see how much we've grown together as a pair and how much communication, leadership that we obtain, to the team. And, obviously we got for sure hit with a lot of negativity, the first 3 games, not only ourselves but the whole team. But now you can see exactly, what has been, I think the best thing for us, and that's, us being leaders in that position and working together and trying to build that relationship.
Last season, I think you scored 6 goals, and I don't think you've got one yet this season. Is that because your roles kind of changed? Was that something kind of in the back of your mind that you're like, I want to get that first goal?
Yeah, no, I mean, my role is completely different. I'm more of a defensive role now than I was a little bit last year, a little higher of an actual 8. But at the end of the day, I don't care. We're scoring goals, we're winning games. That's all that matters to me. Yes, I would love to score, but like I said, like I don't care for assists and goals right now. I just want to win. At the end of the day, I can have 10 goals and still lose the championship, or I can have hopefully 0 this year and win a championship. My name will still be in the history books compared to these goals.
Eric, talking about that position that you and Liam have solidified in the holding mid, it's not the most standout position on the field, but it's also one of the most important ones.
Tell me about it.
Elaborate on that. Educate, I guess, just the average soccer fan. A brief tutorial, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, like basically you said it. It is a very important role and position. That's why I chose it, because you can't really do. I mean, you could do a lot still, but majority of the play of soccer is always going to go through the middle. It's no matter what. That's the main thing of great football, and it's starting from the back, going towards the middle to end to your forwards. And there's obviously times where you don't need to go through us, but the movement that we do to open up space for our forwards and it's very crucial. And I think we've shown that, and I feel like a lot of a lot of footballers and true fans have noticed that and see it, the big role that we play, even though we're not those fancy players like forward scoring goals or doing all these other things. But at the end of the day, we're putting in the shift, and I feel like we've shown that, and I feel like we should get our respect for it.
Eric, just on the topic of Liam, him and a few of the other guys are taking Spanish lessons. Have they practiced any of that on you?
Yeah, they practice it every day. Yeah, I mean it's amazing to see, like that commitment that they're doing and learning the language, trying to pick up Spanish to communicate with their fellow teammates here and there. I obviously room with Liam majority of the away trips, and he's always on Duolingo. I just hear that little sound clearly when he gets something correct, and I'm just there like giggling. But it's fun to see them working on something new and challenging themselves. Good. Cool. Thank you guys.